What's up, guys? It's Daniel here from Daniel Texas. Here's my predicted lineup for Man City versus Chelsea in the FA Cup. Let's get into my lineup. So in goal for this game away Manchester City in the FA Cup, I'm going to stick with Kepa. I think Potter will stay with him. He was called into some good saves against Man City on Thursday, but he should have done better for the goal. It looked like he was trying to go for the cross and he backed out last second. We'll never know the reason why. I'm going to put Trevor Chalobah in at right back instead of Dave. The two centre-backs, I'm going to stay with Silva and Koulibaly. I think Silva and Koulibaly were solid against Man City on Thursday, and they kept Haaland quiet for most of the game. Left back, I'm going to stay with Cucurella because we could say Lewis Hall here, but I'd like to see him further on the pitch. But Cucurella does his job well, especially in the first half against City. The three midfielders, I'm going to go with Dennis Zakaria. I think had his best game for Chelsea against Manchester City. I'd love to see us buy him as soon as possible, really. Then next year, I'm going to go with Kovacic. I think those two were quite good in the pivot on Thursday, but I'd like to see a 4-3-3 with Lewis Hall with them two in the midfield. On the right, I'm going to go with Hakim Ziyech. I see him starting again due to the injuries to Sterling and Pulisic. Ziyech starting on the right would be a good thing to see. On the left, I'm going to go with the first start for Amari Hutchinson. He did come off the bench in the game just to try and get something for Chelsea to get back into the game. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. And up front, I'm going to go with Kai Havertz. I think Aubameyang had a bit of a disaster class on Thursday, so I see Potter going with Havertz up front. So let's get onto the opposition side of things. So our opponents, Manchester City, you only played them on Thursday, and the last result, of course, was against us when they beat us 1-0 at the Bridge. I still think we put up a good performance of ourselves in that league game. Of course, it was only undone with a goal from Mahrez. City went with some weird formation in the first half, but then they went back to basics in the second half, and they managed to dominate us from the first part of the second half until they scored. So in the last 5 games, they drew 1-0 with Everton. Then the game before that, they beat Leeds 3-1. Then before that, they beat Liverpool 3-2 in the first game back after the World Cup. And then their last game before the World Cup, they did lose 2-1 at home to Brentford. Then before that, they beat Chelsea 2-0 in the Carabao Cup. Their top scorer, Erling Haaland, who's scored 27 goals and 3 assists in 22 games with 64 minutes per goal. He didn't do much against us on Thursday, but you still got to be on alert. And the Danish player, Kevin De Bruyne, he was involved quite a lot in the second half when Guardiola pushed him and Gundogan further forward. And I think he was involved in the goal that Mahrez scored. He's got 3 goals, 14 assists in 21 games with 611 minutes per goal. So this will be a tough game for Chelsea. Of course, they did play well against City on Thursday, so we just got to hope for the best, really. And my prediction for this game, I'm going to go with a 1-0 away win for Chelsea. I think we can scrape it. A last-minute goal, I think, from Dennis Zakaria. So, guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with friends. See ya.